Well, we've all heard Trump say drain the swamp, but Jared Polis is saying drain the Beaver Pond. All right, maybe not Jared Polis himself, but the state of Colorado has said that they need to drain the Beaver Pond in Keystone, and that is happening right now. So that market update on what's going on, a little bit of fun events in Keystone, and we're going to show you a sweet new listing that we're bringing on. Stay tuned. Ever dreamed of living in the heart of the Colorado mountains? Join me, Matt Dayton, Breckenridge native, Olympian, and mountain real estate expert. Here on the Ski Summit Show, we dive into everything you need to know about buying, investing, and living in iconic ski towns like Breckenridge, Frisco, and Keystone. From mountain real estate trends to investment opportunities, we bring you on the inside to help you make the most of your mountain life. All right, welcome to the Ski Summit Real Estate Show number 125, where we keep you in the loop on what's happening in the mountains of Summit County, Colorado, specifically Breckenridge, Keystone, Dillon, Silverthorne, Copper Mountain, and we're going to give you a little bit of information on the market, what's happening, new listing. So here we go. I got Benji, my producer and live stream man. What's up, Benji?
What's up? How are you doing?
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. It's another day, life in the mountains. So I'm just excited to try to see some real estate get sold here.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear more about that.
Yeah, it's been interesting. There's a lot of blues crying going on.
Blues crying.
Crying the blues. We do. Speaking of blues, what do we got going on in Keystone?
Well, this is what's happening in Summit County. This is the Mountain Town Food Festival. I guess there's music and all kinds of stuff going on with this.
Yeah. So that's going to happen this Saturday, the 17th, and
16th.
Good for foodies. And the Hazel Miller band is playing. Really fun band. They've actually played, Hazel Miller band has played at our church a few times. So they're very cool, kind of a gospel type of group. They've got a great sound, beautiful voices, absolutely beautiful singers. So check them out if you're around. What was the other one you said is there?
The other one, the other band?
Yeah, was there another band?
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't figure out if they're real or not because the band is different names on all the different websites, like CB3 on some and CB4 on the other one. But I guess they're like I don't know. I got turned off by the name. I don't remember what they are.
Maybe it's CBD.
That's Colorado appropriate.
That's for you. It probably is CBD. But all right. So you got that coming up. What are the times on that?
Well, it starts at 12 p.m. on Saturday, August 16th, and you can check in at the Warren Station. They've got costs there, and then you can also purchase tickets beforehand. And then they've got events from 12:30 all the way to 5 p.m. The Hazel Miller band that you mentioned starts at 3:30 at the Events Plaza stage, and they will conclude at 5.
Super cool venue. Cool little video of the river run there. So if you go into the Mountain Town, what is that website? The Keystone website, they've got a great little video of kind of what some of these events look like. So check it out.
All right. And that brings us to the news segment of we're talking about the new a Beaver Pond that we have in Keystone. What is that all about?
There's a dry mouth there too. Beaver ponds. So they've got the Beaver Ponds in Keystone. If you remember what we were talking about last week, let me show my screen really quick here.
All right.
So this is that map this is the map so the Keystone Neighborhood Company, which is owned, it's the control mostly of Vail Resorts, and there's some people that are that are owners over here that want to dissolve the Keystone Neighborhood Company because they feel like it doesn't fairly represent them, and I think they probably have some decent arguments. But here is the Beaver Pond that is owned by Vail Resorts. And this kind of backs up to some of these properties here and the Snake River. So there's a diversion that comes from right up here, and it comes down behind these. It's a creek, and it fills into this beaver pond. What were you saying? Like you did some research on this.
I did some research. I used Grok, so if I'm wrong, you guys can go Grok. Said that this legal stuff that they started in July, the discovery, I guess, someone named. Let me go find it. I'll just do it right.
Okay, so yeah, this is back here, but it's being drained like
Yeah.
as we speak because they dammed up this inlet up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see actually there's I guess there's, let's see if I can do this tab instead.
Well, while you're getting that, I can read what it says. It's that the pond is not purely natural. Instead, water from the nearby Snake River was being diverted through a ditch or culvert to keep the pond filled without any legally recognized water rights. And the Colorado Division of Water Resources discovered that Snake River flows were being illegally channeled into an unadjacent Keystone ditch. So that's feeding the pond. So there's no water rights for the diversion. And Scott Hummer, the local water commissioner, someone had opened the diversion to route the water in violation of the state water laws, so they closed it.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds probably pretty accurate. But here's this dam that they built. So they blocked this tributary that goes into this pond, and
Oh, is that northern section up there?
yeah, so it comes down into there and it blocks that whole tributary. And then this is the pond there. So you got like this guy here is the restaurant, the Ski Tip Lodge is like historic, well-known restaurant in Keystone. And then they, it's like their wedding venue tent. So kind of impactful to just all of a sudden say, no more water for you guys in this pond.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal. So
legal discovery is pretty rough.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll see where that goes, but that's why that is being drained, as far as we know, and that's the story, and we're sticking to it.
All right. The news, and we're curious as to whether or not we're hitting over 900 listings yet. I think we are.
We are looking at, so this is just looking at just residential listings, so not including land, and but we have cleared 900 by just a skosh. We're just a couple over, so
literally a couple.
literally a couple. And there's, again, we've talked about this before. Is there talk that this is like we've got this excess of inventory? Some areas we do have an excess of inventory. We've seen some areas that have a lot of listings. There's one neighborhood in Dillon. You drive down the street, there's like 8 listings and none of them are selling. Other areas, you might have, very limited supply. So there's definitely that factor. So, and then going from that, we can roll right into the market in a minute because I want to share my screen.
Well, here it is. Market.
A little bit about what we're seeing for the things going pending. So, there's this kind of understanding, or I guess impression, that there's just not much moving, not much going on under contract. There are like hundreds of properties going on under contract all the time. So there are sales going on. So July, we've saw 147 go under contract in the month of July. If we go back to July of 2024, 152, 2023, 145. Back, we're actually this is telling a little bit of a different story. So,
yeah, getting pretty consistent.
It is. It's consistent and it's encouraging. So, the stats don't lie. There's different interpretations of them and different ways to skew them, but this is consistent across past years. So I'm optimistic. The other thing that's going on right now is that we have probably the largest buyer pent-up demand that we've seen in decades.
Okay.
So a lot of people want to buy. They just aren't right now because rates are too high or prices are too high, or there's a myriad of reasons and legitimate reasons why they're not buying right now. So there's a lot of pent-up demand. Much of it is because of the rates. So Trump's pushing to get the Fed to lower those rates. We'll see if they cave, if that happens. But we could really see a big change in our market when that happens and demand go up. So I think there's reasonable argument if you can afford to buy. Now's a good opportunity because there's more inventory, less. So it might be worth taking a look at. It could be a good time to take advantage of that.
All right.
So.
Well, that takes us into our next and final segment of the show. We're kind of moving pretty fast. This is our listing of the week. We're talking about 720 Lake Point. This is unit B4 out in Frisco, Colorado. I like this. Love vaulted ceilings in these condos.
Yeah, very pretty unit. It's got big, tall, I love these big pine beams. And then you got this deck out the back. Great location. I'm going to share this screen. So this is Frisco that we're looking at. So right in near the lake, that's the path right down there. You can kind of get down there to the bike path if you want to ride that over. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Ride that rec path over, goes along really pretty, and that'll take you over to Main Street Frisco. So that's super easy access there. This is all like City Market or Walmart's over here, Safeway, but Whole Foods right over here.
Nice.
The brewery is the oh, dag on it. Now I'm drawing a blank. I'll come back to that. But really fun brewery right there. Outrange Brewery. That's what that is.
Nice.
And then if you go in over here, you got Natural Grocers, you got Starbucks. So really good location. You got kind of a metro side of it right there with easy access to lots of shops, restaurants, and all that. And then you got this nature side over here with the lake and the rec paths and wetlands. So I love this spot. Oh, and it's easy to get on the Summit Stage Shuttle to go to 3 different ski resorts. So yeah, so back to the photos here that we're looking at, that a little bit. So this is kind of the big great room area there. Nice and updated, looks great in there. You got an upstairs bedroom. There's a loft that they closed off, so it's really private, but you got good light in there. But yeah, they redid trim work. It's a sharp looking place.
I love it. I'm going to get rich one day and buy one of these condos. It's happening.
I hope you do, man.
I do too.
You deserve it. You should. You
It'd be
deserve
fun.
it. So yeah, I really like the way that this one is. Nice big primary bedroom on the floor, washer dryer in the unit, which is great because not every place up here has a washer dryer.
Right.
Got bathtubs, 2 out of the 3 bathrooms.
This is a big condo. How big is this?
It's 1,247 square feet.
Oh, that's pretty good size.
Yeah, no, definitely a good size. You know, it's only a 2-bedroom, but that's a big 2-bedroom. Look at this little deck area. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, these nice aspen trees, willow trees out back. Kind of nice little private with that. Good little storage area. I think you fit a bike in there, if I remember correctly. Definitely skis and snowboards.
Oh yeah, you could fit a couple bikes in.
I think so. At least if you took them off. So then going upstairs, then you got like this little office nook over here. That's great. Nice light in there. And then this big, huge upstairs bedroom. Massive bedroom up here.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool setup. New lighting, newer carpet, new trim, new stainless steel appliances. I think this one's going to be a great fit for somebody, and right in the heart of Frisco. So there you have it. That is 720 Lake Point Drive. Going to be $825,000.
Very nice. Well, that's all we've got to show this week. Go ahead and sign us off.
Oh man, time flies when you're having fun. Benji, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thank you all for joining us. This has been the Ski Summit Real Show. We always appreciate the thumbs up, the like. Please subscribe. We hope to see you sometime soon. Take care.
All right. Let's do the thumbnail. I don't know what we should do for the thumbnail. We didn't talk. We mentioned the beaver thing, but we didn't do anything with it. I'm trying to think of what we should put up there.
I didn't do anything with the beaver ponds, did I? Shoot. I was going to talk, and I said I was going to talk about it.
Maybe we just do a clip.
Yeah, let's do a clip about that.
Okay.
I totally forgot.
What should we do for the thumbnail? You want to just give me thumbs up or something? I don't know.
Let's see. I don't know. I got this mug right here.
World's okayest coworker. Here, come to the middle of the screen. Just slide to your left or whatever. There you go. And then act like you're taking a sip out of it. Like lean into the camera, and let's make sure we can see all the words on it. Yeah, there we go. and then look right into the camera. I love it. All right, I'm going to stop this one. Very cool.